Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you wherever you are on the globe, especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome. This is Salon's blog, where it all happens about Chelsea. It's about Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Everything you need to know about Chelsea Football Club. This is the right place to get it. Oh yes, it is the right place for your Chelsea information, Chelsea Football Club information. You are at the right place with the right channel, talking or having or hearing from the right source. Dear friend, once again, you are highly welcome. This is Salon's blog. Let's get started. On this note, Jose Mourhino speaking and responding to Pep Guardiola. Jose Mourhino, our own legendary coach, Jose Mourhino speaking and responding to Pep Guardiola. Yes, you ask, what was Jose responding to? Ladies and gentlemen, well, Pep Guardiola has turned his frustration on everyone. Before I continue, just watch this video on your screen. Watch this video, few seconds video. Pep Guardiola's attitude, his character now is on Pep Guardiola. It is on Pep Guardiola. On characteristics of him. Maybe he had this kind of character, but we do not know. Because he was winning and winning and winning. He gets any player he wants. We don't see this side of Pep Guardiola. We don't see this side of Pep. Just look at him there on your screen. That is Pep Guardiola having a banter with whoever that I'm not too sure of. Before then, Pep Guardiola in a press conference tried to insinuate that he won 6 Premier League titles and some other coach won only 3. He won 6 Premier League titles and some other coach won only 3. As a matter of fact, we know that he was referring to Jose Mourhino. But Jose is no longer in the Premier League. He left the Premier how many seasons ago? You have been there and you are not winning the games this season as expected. You are turning your frustration on everyone, including Jose. That is not in the Premier League right now. He is no longer your rival in the Premier League. Why do you turn your anger? Why do you use Jose title winning streak as comparison? What is going wrong with Pep Guardiola? I said it sometime, is it last week, that Pep actually need to be attended to. If he need a break or a holiday or something, he should be offered that. Because the way he's beginning to act, last week we saw it when he had to scratch his own, head and his face with the nails, like someone who was going, excuse me to say, mad. This week, his utterances and his behavior. Midweek, he won his game on midweek. So I thought by now, Pep Guardiola should have calmed down. Because he won the game midweek. He would have calmed down and prepared his team for this weekend games. Woday is Saturday. Now he's now beginning to act in a way that many would not expect him to act, honestly. And trust me, Jose will not forgive him. Jose hearing Pep, what Pep said, he quickly replied, he responded. Jose Mourhino responded to Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola said something to me yesterday. This is what Jose said. He said, Pep Guardiola said something to me yesterday. He said he won 6 trophies and I won 3. And this was the answer of Jose. But I won it fairly and cleanly. I won it fairly and clean. I don't want to win by dealing with 150 lawsuits. Trust Jose Mourhino. I don't want to win by dealing with 150 lawsuits. If I lost, I want to congratulate my opponent. Those were the words of Jose Mourhino in response to what Pep Guardiola said. I don't want to win by dealing with 150 lawsuits. I want to win clean and fair. And if I lost, I want to congratulate my opponent. That is the message from Jose Mourhino to Pep Guardiola. Ladies and gentlemen, Pep actually needs help. That is the way I say it. He needs someone that can calm him down. Football, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Only one player, Rodri. Rodri not in that midfield and looks like Pep's plan, his strategy, his systems, his tactics. He lost everything. So it means that Pep cannot manage a club that is not, elite. Pep can only manage players that are of elite level. 5-star, 6-star, 7-star players. Oh yes, world-class players only. We saw Jose Mourhino. He left Chelsea. He went to Manchester United. From United, he went to Tottenham. From Tottenham, he went to where? AS Roma. Some of those players are not world class, and he wants something with them. Even Tottenham, where he didn't win 80. Remember, he was in the finals. He got to the finals, and he was sacked before the final, and that is why Tottenham lost that trophy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game coming up tomorrow, and all that we'll be working on today till tomorrow is about Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur. Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur. Now, our head coach spoke yesterday. Before I let you guys, I'm not going to spend much time there this morning. Yeah, it is Saturday morning, and in Ghana, there's an election taking place today. Ghana goes to the polls. Ghanaians goes to the poll today to elect a new president and parliamentarians. Yeah, in our system, we go by the parliamentary system. In US and in US and in Nigeria and some part of the world, they go by the senatorial system, senators. Yes, but in Ghana and the UK is parliamentarians, parliamentary system. So today, Ghanaians are going to the polls to elect a new president and new parliamentarians. I can only wish my people all the best. Go to the polls, cast your vote, and go back home, await the result. We want a peaceful election, as always. We are the pace setters in Africa. All right, quickly back to Chelsea. Enzo Maresca speaking on Moise Caicedo inverting from right back in our last game. When we saw the lineup, all of us, we were like, ooh. Then we realized that Caicedo now was to invert from the right back position. He did it excellently well. There was no error. And Maresca took note of it, our head coach. He was asked about it, and he says, it is something that was in our minds since day one. But because of Romeo injury and the Enzo moment. Romeo injury and Enzo moment. What is Enzo's moment? Enzo Fernandez moment. We use Moy as a holding midfielder. We use him right back last game. And in the future, we can expect to see him there. For sure, it could be an option. You see, do you know why I brought this up? Yes, this is coming from our head coach, Enzo Maresca speaking. It looks like Maresca is the kind of coach that takes so much risks. He loves to take risks, calculated ones. And he wins, of course, he wins too. He takes risks and he wins. We've seen him rotate players in various positions. I remember very well. Pochettino was rotating was putting players, Ben Chilwell was playing right winger. And we chastised Poch that, the guy Ben Chilwell was a right back, not right winger. We always complain about Poch not playing the right players at the rightful position. Why do we complain? Because they were not delivering. Like I said before, when your team is winning, every other error, every other mistake will not be seen. Yes, even the greatest in the game, those who have the tactical acumen, once your team is winning, it is difficult to see faults. Pep right now is facing a challenge because he doesn't have this same luxury that Enzo Maresca has. Assuming Pep Guardiola have the players and he trained them, they trained like this same system. We have 24, 25 players. But it looks like almost every player, if you are an attacker, you can play right wing. The same player can play left wing. If you are a midfielder, you can play DN. You can play, how do you call it? Attacking midfield. You can also play as a striker. That is how he's been training the players. He rotates them. So it's like the squad is not lacking anything anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, what am I trying to say? Chelsea among the top 6 clubs this season. I would say we have a complete squad. Enzo Maresca has a complete squad. What's the right word? Chelsea has a balanced squad. We have a balanced squad that no matter the opponent, we can always adjust, fine-tune, and get the job done. Oh yes, for now at least we are winning. So let's just see it that way. Chelsea have the most balanced squad right now in the Premier League. Yeah, you can argue Liverpool, yes. Liverpool somehow to some extent. Arsenal, no. Arsenal, they are just lucky to be scoring goals from corner kick. It's something they practice severally. They practice that corner kick severally over 2 seasons before they mastered it right now. Secondly, they are corner kicks that they are scoring goals from. If you watch, when I took my time to study them carefully, I noticed that what they are doing is wrong. Mikel Obi said similar thing. They always use their players, around the opposition goalkeeper to distract the keeper. They always distract the goalkeeper. They always, if you go back and watch all of their corner kicks, they are always in to distract the goalkeeper by sometimes pushing him, But when you talk about a balanced squad, Chelsea have the most balanced squad right now in the league. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your breakfast. I will not take much time. I'll be back, but quickly before I go, Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez came back into the lineup for Chelsea in the last 3 games or 4, right? Chelsea have scored 10 goals in 3 games since the return of Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea scored 10 goals in 3 games since the return of Enzo Fernandez into the first 11. Before he was taken out, Chelsea scored 15 goals in 5 games. He is one of the most important players under Enzo Maresca right now. There is nothing Chelsea fans can do about it. He is one of the most important players right now. And you may say, since his divorce case, we are beginning to see the best out of Enzo Fernandez. Both the hernia and the divorce. Oh yes, sometimes the shackles that are holding you as a man, until you break those shackles, you cannot progress. Since the hernia was treated and the divorce case happened, Enzo Fernandez has become a different animal. 10 goals in 3 games for Chelsea. The creativity we've been talking about up front, we are seeing it right now. It's one of the reasons why Chelsea are creating so much chances. Dear friends, it is your breakfast. I will not take much time. I'll be back and I'll see you in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.